Welcome to Set Yourself Free interview series. And my name is Cecilia Brännström, and I am a vocal coach with over 30 years of experience helping thousands of people enhance their vocal abilities. And today I have the privilege of speaking with a remarkable entrepreneur whose extraordinary commitment to helping others and passion for sharing knowledge and experience have changed the lives of countless families. Welcome, Daniel Dumala.
Hello.
It's truly an honor to have you here, Daniel.
Fantastic. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you for inviting me to this beautiful experience. And hello to everybody who is on the other side of the screen. Congratulations to all of you. That means you want to do something with your life. You're seeking for change, and this is much appreciated. And together with Cecilia today, we're gonna be doing our best. So your time is well spent, and you're gonna take as much as possible out of it. So congratulations and hello.
Beautiful words, Daniel. So before we dive into our conversation, I want your audience, that people that are listening, to get to know you a little better. So Daniel, tell me, who are you and what is it exactly that you do?
Well, I think first of all, and for me, this is the most important thing. I'm a husband and I'm a father. I'm a family man. I'm Polish. I have been living in England for almost 20 years, and I have been entrepreneur since the age of 19. So that's what I do throughout of my life, and I have 10 years old son. Together with my wife, as a team of three, we're actually running our own business at the moment. We're doing real estate in Poland and in the UK. And since the beginning of this year, we started actually sharing our knowledge and experience to the wider audience. And this is one of the outcomes of what we do, is this interview. So we want to share what we do, how we're doing it. So that's where we are. I'm very passionate about families. I love families. I love kids. And I always say kids are assets. Kids are not something which is the extra weight, extra luggage, which you have to pay for, but actually other way around, the kids can actually, you can benefit from your kids as an entrepreneur and vice versa. So that's what I'm doing. Thank you.
That sounds amazing. Your passion really shines through. Yeah, it's awesome to see how fired up you are about helping others and making a positive impact in their lives. It's beautiful. And your family, wow. So that is your team. You have a wonderful team that works with you. And
Yes, I have this team, and I always say that you also can have such a team. You actually have a team. You just need to sort of switch it on. Whether this is your closest family or your cousins or the people around you, we always say that business is a team sport. You have to work in a team. Then you're stronger, you can do more, and you can have more fun. So the work is not work anymore. It is actually, that's what we do, earn and learn together at the same time, loving each other and discussing deals and looking at strategies. The amount of energy and creativity kids have, it's amazing. I learn a lot from my son. My son is 10 years old, but I learn a lot from him. A lot. Just let them speak, let the kids speak, and you will be shocked how much they can actually bring to the table. Not only as a family member, but also as a business member. I say that with 100% of my experience. It's not like I'm just having a laugh now, but this is actually how it works.
yeah.
We do millions of pounds and zlotys in deals, and if we don't know what to do, we're asking him for advice because he's got open-minded. The kids doesn't have to work on their mindset because their mindset is still properly done. It's not being, kicked by the school, by the adult's life. They actually have fresh mindset and a fresh view on things. So they will always tell you the truth. Also, as a father, the children will always tell you the truth because they've got no no business not to tell you, you know. They always, because they love you, they will tell you the
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah. And they nothing is impossible with children. They just go to the moon and back. Isn't that so?
True,
They
true,
just
true. Yes,
yeah.
we actually went because we do real estate. We actually went for one of the trainings, how to build your own building to rent, build to rent.
Mm,
And there was a meeting for about 50 entrepreneurs, and it was in Poland by a seaside.
mm.
And so I've asked my wife and my son to go with me so they can go to the beach. But when we went there, my son says to me, "Daddy, I want to go with you to the room." I said, "Nathaniel, it's going to be boring. It's going to be 50, 60 people. We're going to be talking numbers." I said, "Daddy, I want to go with you to the room." So I've asked the organizers. They actually gave him the name tag. So he was sitting like, you know, like entrepreneur. And there was this session going on. He was listening like I have never seen him listen like this before at school. So and then was this Q&A session, question and answers. And
Mm.
we as adults, we were asking questions like about the plots, how about the connections, how about the water, gas, electricity, what kind of materials to use when you build this building, then how to manage it. And then he's asked the question.
Wow.
And the question was, how many of those buildings we can have? Completely different question. He's not thinking about those little things. He's looking at a bigger picture. He knows
Yeah.
that he will get his team to get this thing sorted. How many of those buildings we can actually have? So the people in the room, they were amazed. They were shocked. I said, okay, every child has got this wow factor, but you just
Yeah.
need to let it out. So that's my sort of experience, and that's what we're doing. We're actually taking him everywhere we can, to
Mm.
the viewings, to the negotiations, to the notary, anywhere. So he's learning a lot. He's learning a lot. But you may say he's genius. I say yes. There is a little bit of a genius in him, but I
Mm.
also say there is a genius in your children also.
Yes,
In every
absolutely.
child
Yeah.
is a bit of a genius. You just need to let it out, let him come
Mhm.
out.
Yeah, and that is really an amazing education for your son to really
And
do
for
it
me,
in
and for
real
me,
life. Yeah, and for you. That is an incredible team. Wow. This is what school education should teach children instead of being teach them to how to become employees instead of entrepreneurs.
yes, basically what they teach you at school to be just on your own. When you do
Mm.
the test, you do it on your own. When you
Yeah,
do the exam, you do it on your own. So
yeah,
basically, when you go out in a real life, we call it when we work together, you call it cooperation. At school, they call it
yeah.
cheating.
Yeah. Yeah, because you if you're going to succeed as an entrepreneur, you need a good team and you need to do those collabs because you cannot do everything by yourself. And that is what school teach, as you said, to do everything by yourself. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah.
True. Yeah,
True. Uh,
true.
mm,
Well, that's how the system is set up, and this is no coincidence.
no.
I don't blame the teachers. I don't blame well the school as it the school, but the system comes from the top.
Yeah.
It comes from the past that the schools were made to prepare the workers working at the factories.
Mm,
Now they're actually preparing the workers to work in the big companies. So I
mm,
say you can only change the color of the handcuffs.
mm,
If you've done your MBA, you're wearing the golden handcuffs. You
yeah.
go when they tell you to go.
Yeah.
You cannot take a day off or a week off. Let's say if your child is sick or you have to go somewhere that is unexpected, you have to go because they're telling
Mm,
you to go. Whereas what we do, we do in our own business.
mm.
This set yourself free. That's what we do here, don't we? Set yourself free. We want to set yourself free
Yes.
because I don't go where money tell me to go. I'm telling the money to go where I'm telling them to go. It's completely different
Mm. Yeah,
because
different way.
normally the money whether you aware of it or not, money are telling you where to go, when you can go on holiday, when your boss is gonna be let you go for your holiday, or when your boss he's gonna decide how many holidays per year you can have. So the money actually telling you what to do. So you are a slave, believe it or not. Maybe this interview is gonna be sort of shaking you, but this is what it is. That's we actually want to set yourself free, because to be free, if you want to be free, you need to realize that you're not free.
No, not in that sense. You need that paycheck. You need to, yeah. It's
Well, yes, you need to paycheck, but I've just finished this National Achievers Congress in London with Robert Kiyosaki, and I'm still full of emotions and full of knowledge from the stage. And basically, what he says, the poor and the middle class, they're looking for paycheck. They're working for money, whereas the rich people, they're working for assets. And the assets are buying them stuff. So I'm expecting that this Self Yourself Free program, which we're gonna discuss later also, which you and Aralea and other people, very, very, I would say, wise people, and at the same time have this charisma to do it, is to help people think in different way. Don't work for the money, work for your assets.
And don't trade time for money, because there are only 24 hours in a day. Trade money for competence. That is what we are going to teach you in the Set Yourself Free.
True.
Yeah. So insightful to discuss with you, to talk with you, to listen to you.
Excellent.
Yeah. And I have another question. In your entrepreneurial journey, have you ever experienced one significant mistake that you've made? And what valuable lessons did you learn from that? Because this is really important questions, because that's the difference between people that succeed and people that don't succeed. So what did you learn from it? Because I know you made mistakes, because I did so too.
Well, yes, thank you for the question. That's a very, very good question. And not many people actually asking these questions, and even less people are sort of honestly answering the question. So I will answer this very honestly. I actually made a huge mistake. When I was in London, we were employing over 100 people. We were within construction industry. And 2008, when this problem occurred, when the Lehman Brothers collapsed and all the other banks, and there was a problem at the real estate, came from the United States. And actually this wave came very quickly to United Kingdom and hit the island. So we actually went into we went to bankruptcy as a company in 2011, 3 years later. And my mistake was because I put all my money and all my mindset as an entrepreneur to do just one business, and that was a construction business. Even though we were making a very, very good money, I earned my first £1 million at the age of 24. I came to London at the age of 22 without speaking any English. So after 2-3 years, we made our first million together with my wife. But we were focused just on one business, and that was the construction business. And a sort of, I would say, sort of out of the pocket money, or just put it aside money, we bought few properties in London and in Poland also. So when this bankruptcy actually was happening, and after all is finished, the dust settled, we actually realized that what had left after this was our marriage, our faith, because we're Christians, but also what has left was real estate, those houses. They actually saved us. So then for us was like, wow, hang on a minute. Real estate is something steady, something which keeps the value and actually goes in value. So since then, we actually sort of started studying real estate, properties, etc. And we sort of changed the industry completely. We're doing real estate for the last 6-7 years, and that's what our mistake. And also the other mistake was education, because within the construction industry, we knew it all, if you like. So we had connections, we were doing very, very well. But when we actually went into real estate, everywhere, wherever I was going for any seminars or any courses, everybody was saying education, education, education. The best investment is an education. My company went under, but whatever I've learned is there.
Mm.
Nobody is gonna take it away from me. There is no tax on it, nothing. It's just mine.
Yeah, it's
So
just.
my biggest sort of lesson is to invest in yourself first.
Mm.
First. So thank you for
Yeah,
the question.
yeah, and learn from people that have done the journey.
Oh yes.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's well, they've paid their mistakes. In real estate, every mistake is a very costly mistake because they are not pennies, they are millions of hundreds of euros or pounds. So the mistake is, is gonna be very, very costly. However, I make a mistake every day. It's
Mm.
how it works. Otherwise, who is not if there is a person who doesn't make a mistake, it means he doesn't do anything. Mistake is every day. Like when we were joining today, we had a problem. I had a problem hearing you, so there was a mistake from my side. So and then also at school, that's what they're telling us at school. You cannot make a mistake. If you make a mistake, you are stupid. If you ask the stupid question, you are stupid. But
Mm.
from the very, very, very beginning, this Buckley Fuller was saying a child in order to be able to walk, he's gonna make hundreds of mistakes.
Yeah.
Edison made thousands of mistakes to actually, come up with this idea.
Mm.
And everything is the same. Obviously, you have to try to limit the mistakes, but this is the only way to learn anything through mistakes, through lessons.
Yeah, absolutely. Because everybody makes mistakes along the way, and it's
Yes,
it's really from the mistakes that you learn and grow. You need to have a growth mindset, so you don't stop. You just need to
true.
keep pursuing and push and push. Yeah.
True, true,
So
Cecilia. You got it.
yeah,
You got it.
it's so important.
Thank
Yeah.
you for the question. It was a fantastic question. You're asking superb questions. I didn't expect that. I knew it's gonna be good, but this is fantastic. The questions are, excellent.
Yeah. Yes, teamwork.
I'm learning a lot from these questions now.
Yes, it's good to get questions that you really need to think and you really need to answer from your heart. Yeah. And I love the questions about mistakes because everybody does it. And as you said, not many people want to talk about their mistakes.
Mm.
But you need to do that. You need to learn.
One of the things which Robert Kiyosaki actually asked this question in London. He
Mm.
asked this question: how many of you have lost $1 million or more in your life? There were like 15 people, maybe raised their hands out of 500, and then he
Oh.
said, "Congratulations, applause to you." Because you very this is something which they don't teach at school. I remember when my company was actually going under because the process took about 9 months, and a
Mm.
friend of mine said to me, Daniel, do you know that in the United States there are hedge funds which when you actually apply for any investment loan, one of the reasons whether they're gonna give it to you or not is whether you had a bankruptcy during your career. If you didn't have, they will not give you the loan. This
Wow.
is this is serious. This is real. So if you made a mistake, any of you who are listening to this interview, if you made a mistake or if you went into bankruptcy or you're actually in the process now, congratulations, because you are in a good way. You're on the way to the success. You're not gonna be afraid of anything anymore.
No, no. And you won't do that mistake again because you learn from that mistake. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna
Brilliant. Brilliant.
bounce back again and bounce back again.
Yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah.
down and go up, go up, go up, go up.
Yeah.
Then nothing is gonna break you.
No, because you need to push that comfort zone every day. Do something every day to push it further and further. And then you are invincible.
True. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You cannot stay in your comfort zone. If you're in your
No, no,
comfort
no.
zone, you are in trouble. You are in trouble.
Nobody remembers a coward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Thank you. I like it, Cecilia.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your inspiring journey. I also learned a lot.
Me
And
too.
your commitment and dedication to helping others, that is truly amazing. So, you and your family, I would say, are your son is is a shining example that age is no barrier to success and financial education, actually. And is there anything else that you would like to share with the people that are listening now? A final before I say my final words.
Basically, this set yourself free summit is the place where you can actually have more of this, what we just discussed. And all those people who are actually listening, I invite you for this summit, which is going to be on the 3rd of December, first 1 p.m. CET time. So if you want to listen more, if you want to ask more questions to me, and you want to listen to the people who are actually invited, you cannot miss it. And the reason why you're here today, why you listen this, it means there's no coincidence. It means that there is something there for you. So it will change your mind. It will change your direction. And then from there on, there's only one way forward. So for me, don't be afraid of your mistakes. Work on your mindset and be with us on the 3rd of December at 1 p.m. CET time. Set yourself free. If you think you're free, don't come. Come if you want to be free, if you set yourself free. Okay, that's from me and from my wife and from my son. He's 10 years old. He wanted me to say everybody hello, and well, he is my motivation, and he's the person I'm learning a lot from. And also look around at the children, look at them, listen to them, see how they act between now and the 3rd of December. And then on the 3rd of December, we're gonna be on the same page. That's for me.
Yes. Thank you, Daniel. And don't miss the opportunity to learn more from Daniel and other inspiring entrepreneurs at the Set Yourself Free Summit. And as Daniel said, join us on December 3rd, 1 p.m. CET, to gain insights and connect with like-minded individuals. It is your chance to learn from those who have done the journey and are ready to show you the way. So remember, financial independence is within your reach, and with the guidance of individuals like Daniel, you can embark on a fulfilling and exciting journey. So keep aspiring, keep thriving, and keep setting yourself free. See you on December the 3rd. Thank you so much, Daniel, for joining me in this interview.
Pleasure.
And we see each other soon.
Pleasure. Thank you. All the best. Greetings.
Bye now.
Bye.